are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Dominican Republic and Texas. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. In now, Babe Ruth, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The Dominican Republic, first baseman, Babe Ruth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Trout. And that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fog starting to roll in from across the bay, so a cool 55 degrees as we get going tonight. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike two.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ken Griffey Jr. is the second out of the opening frame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. Chipper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Guerrero has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Mike.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Williams racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Into the box, the Bambino Nunez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. There's a strike. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Feller is under it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there are 2 gone now. First delivery to him on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much and wind up a foul ball. 0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ted Williams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball. Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Digging in, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. Williams on at first, nobody out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there, on to first, and they get them both. Stepping in, Diego Crespo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's wide, 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Feller pauses. Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this one's in the dirt. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to...
Batting ninth, pitcher, Feller.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Bob Feller goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman.
Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Feller.
Number 19, Bob Feller.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Throw to first in plenty of. Riding in once again, the Bambino Nunez. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. To third. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And that's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes the Babe. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Throw gets him, 2 down. First delivery to him on the way. Skied down the left field line. Williams is there. And that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The count now at 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. Now batting, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Griffey is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out. So striding in, Ted Williams. First delivery to him on the way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Now in the box, Chipper Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Popped high in the air. Ramirez is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Williams on the move. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Missed with a slider. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Griffey Jr. going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning. Here's Albert now. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Pujols swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". Playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, you know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the third right here.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Changeup in for a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Into the cove, but foul. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Bob Feller. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Feller gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. Now at the plate, the Bambino Nunez. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Bob Feller. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Bryce Harper will grab a bat.
Now pitching, Andrew Miller.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Javier Baez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Babe Ruth. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Chipper Jones. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. And that one just missed outside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2 balls and a strike to count. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik.
Leading off for the Patriots. Left fielder.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Guerrero.
And he fouls this one off. A wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2 straight.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Right on the money, and Vladimir's out trying to steal second. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he misses again, 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Pulled toward right center field. Griffey waits on it. And the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Blake Trinan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
So 1-1 home. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in. Trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll make it back in safely at third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Alex Wood comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Alex Wood.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-0 home. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Patton. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Sergio Romo will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Christian Yelich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Two outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right here.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Digging in now, Babe Ruth, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ripped down the first base line. And he is out on the tag.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the prediction.
Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. He's set and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. At the plate, Sergio Romo. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to... Ready for another chance. Chipper Jones. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Hit out towards second. Right to Ramirez. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Riding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is line to left. Guerrero. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Into the box now to Bambino Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Bruce Sutter is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Martinez giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. Down the first baseline. Ruth right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Chopped to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between. Stepping into the box, Ted Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Ready now, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Raleigh Fingers takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now that's popped up. Ruth has a play. 1 away. Digging in, Diego Crespo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Guerrero sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. J.D. Martinez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And right into the shift. Pujols has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready for another shot now, Albert Pujols. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1. Diaz is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Diaz is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the A dry summer night. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he got him swinging. Francisco Lindor is retired to kick off the inning. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hand to start moving.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Settling in now, Chipper Jones. Ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Jones has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
There's ball 4.
Batting third.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-2. Runner goes. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Sale sets. 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Ted Williams. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Jones is off at first with 2 away. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Into the bleachers and gone. So digging in now, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Looking up is Williams. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. In now, Diego Crespo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The tag, and he is out. Here's Javier Baez, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it. 1 down. So coming to the plate, Mickey Mantle will swing it from the left side right here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Turned on down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Stepping into the box, Jason Giambi. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Martinez. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. The 0-2 once more. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down out there. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
First baseman, number 3.
Riding in once again, Babe Ruth. And their runners at the corners now. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible.
On just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score one, maybe two. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage. Here's J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with two gone. And he takes ball one. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Stepping in, Ted Williams. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Sale, 9-1-2 due up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a...
Way out in front.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. On the ground to the right side. Ramirez is there on to first, and there are two down. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit hard, but foul. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Martinez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Here's Albert now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left center, base hit. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Coming to the plate now, Diego Crespo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-2 game. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Crespo stands at first with 1 out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And here comes Junior. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Giambi near the first base bag. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Chipper Jones. He singled his last time up.
Chipper Jones.
In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 home. It is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to...
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Ted Williams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll step off and try again. And the pitch. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
A little bouncer. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Javier Baez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
In there, a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So striding in, Mickey Mantle. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Digging in and looking for more. Babe Ruth drove in 2 with a double in his last inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Crowd giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Ted Williams comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that one just missed outside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Right side, hit hard. Ramirez is up with it, and there's out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Sale. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Yogi Berra will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit out toward second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that Jose Leclerc, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Albert Pujols. He launched one over the wall back.
Albert Pujols.
First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes for.
Now at the plate, Diego Crespo. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Pujols aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Runner goes for second. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Late that time for a strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
So he sets him down swinging. Jose Ramirez becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Shohei Ohtani is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back, and it's gone into the bleachers. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr., who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. Popped him up. Leclerc in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And there's a base hit on the line. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
On the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Standing in, Babe Ruth, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mantle is there, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So striding forward now, Mike Trout. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in, Ted Williams. No hits to this point. On the move is Trout from first. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hit out towards second. To second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3. Kenley Jansen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. And there's one away. So stepping in, Ted Williams. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Albert now, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go! Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. At the plate, Diego Crespo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lindor loves it. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come to an end. Digging in, the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. At the plate, Jason Giambi comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit well towards the hole. Ramirez is there. On to first, and Giambi hits it right into the shift that time. 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the seats, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bounce it to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and a strike to count. And he struck him out. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High fly ball out to deep right field. Gone! Digging in now, Shohei Ohtani. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Trout on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Gone.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. Ready now, Babe Ruth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second. Lindor ranges to his right. Throw on to Giambi takes care of him, and the inning is striding in, Kenley Jansen. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench. Bryce Harper is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He was a ground out victim last time up. Chipper shading to his right. He's got it one away. Digging in once again. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Harper, the runner at second with one away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Ramirez is up with it, and there are two away now. Ready for another shot now. Ted Williams is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2-1 to Ted Williams now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended?
And the run is in to score from third. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He was a double play victim last time around. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Poor base running there, got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now batting, Mickey Mantle, and that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Pat Neshek enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now a foul tip held onto. Dennis Eckersley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bryce Harper is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in, Ted Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Standing in a perfect 4-for-4 so far, Albert Pujols. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Look out, 2-0 now. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
Zero, it can't be better said. And I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. As We wrap this one up tonight. It's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Albert Pujols. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
And please, drive home, take it.